It got louder again, didn't it? The room is quiet, but your thoughts keep walking around like they own the place. Your chest feels too awake for this hour. Your stomach turns over old scenes, old words, old what-ifs, and you're tired of trying to solve everything in the dark. Listen, you are not failing because you feel this. You are not weak because your body is alert. You are not too much for God because your mind won't slow down. Right now you are a human being carrying more than you were meant to carry alone. Let your eyes soften. If they're open, let them rest on something simple. If they're closed, let your attention rest on the feeling of the bed beneath you. You don't have to fight your thoughts to be safe. You don't have to win a mental argument to be held. Breathe like you're letting yourself be found, not a performance, not a trick, just a small, honest breath, then another. Allow your shoulders to drop 1 degree. Allow your jaw to unclench, even if only a little. Stay with this. Some nights, anxiety is not a message about danger. It is a signal that your soul has been running without shelter. It is the echo of responsibility, regret, and fear collecting in a body that wants rest. And God does not shame you for that. He sees the whole story, not just the moment. There is a place inside you that can become quiet again. Not because everything outside is fixed, but because someone greater than the storm is with you. So we're going to build a small sanctuary right here, in this ordinary room, in this ordinary night. Imagine for a moment a gentle light near your bed. Not harsh, not blinding, just steady, warm, and kind. Let it sit there like a faithful presence. Let it be close enough that you don't feel alone. You don't have to picture it perfectly. Simply allow the idea of safe nearness. Now bring to mind the part of you that feels tight, the knot in your chest, the pressure behind your ribs, the restless energy in your hands. Don't force it away. Just notice it, like you would notice rain on a window. It's here, and it's real, and it doesn't have authority over you. If guilt is visiting you tonight, you can set it down. If fear of the future is pacing, you can stop chasing it. If memories are replaying, you can let them pass without answering. You can tell your mind gently, not tonight, not right now. Let your breath slow, remain here for a moment. God is not standing far off with crossed arms. He is not impatient with your recovery. He is not surprised by your nervous system. He is near enough to hear the smallest sigh, the one you didn't even mean to make. In the Psalms, there is a simple line that has held many people when the night felt heavy. The Lord is my shepherd. Not a slogan, a relationship. A shepherd stays close. A shepherd guides without panic. A shepherd doesn't abandon a trembling sheep because it trembles. So in this moment, you can be the one who trembles and still be cared for. You can be the one who doesn't know how to fix the situation and still be led. You can be the one who feels overwhelmed and still be loved without condition. Let's talk to God in a way that feels honest. No speeches, no polished phrases, just truth. God, I'm here. I'm tired. My mind is running. I don't know how to make it stop. I need you to come close to me in a way I can feel. I need your peace to touch my body, not just my thoughts. As you say that, notice what changes, even slightly. Maybe nothing yet. That's okay. Peace can arrive quietly, like dew, not like thunder. If your thoughts interrupt, don't scold yourself. Let them pass like cars on a road while you stay on the sidewalk. You can watch them without climbing in. One by one, let them go. Now place your attention on God's gentleness. He is not rushing you. He is not demanding instant calm. He is offering presence. He is offering himself. You may have spent the day being strong, being useful, being composed. But here in the night, you can be held. You can admit what hurts. You can stop pretending. You can rest your head on mercy. Another psalm whispers something like a lullaby when fear rises. God is a refuge, not a debate partner, not a distant idea. A refuge is a place you can enter. A refuge has walls. A refuge has warmth. A refuge means you are allowed to stop running. So let this be the entrance. Let this breath be the doorway. Let this moment be the first stone in the shelter. If the night feels like it's accusing you, let God answer it with kindness. Let Him speak over the corners of your mind where you keep replaying conversations, decisions, and unfinished tasks. You can release the need to control tomorrow from this pillow. Tomorrow will have its own grace. Tonight has one job: to hold you, to restore you, to let you breathe without earning it. Even now, His hand is steady on your heart. If you feel tears, you don't have to explain them. If you feel numb, you don't have to fake emotion. God meets you where you actually are. He does not demand the version of you that looks better. Stay with Him now. Let the quiet be shared. Let the silence feel like company, not emptiness. And if your heart needs a sentence to hold on to, hold this. You are seen, you are safe, you are not alone. Remain here for a moment, and let God's nearness begin to settle over you like a soft blanket. Your mind is trying to protect you by rehearsing every possibility. It believes that if it stays awake, you will be ready. But readiness is not the same as peace. And peace is not something you manufacture by overthinking. Peace is something you receive. Here is a simple truth to hold tonight. God is present in the middle of what you cannot manage. Not after you calm down, not when you finally figure it out. Right in the center of your unanswered questions, He is here. Anxiety often speaks in circles. It repeats a sentence until it feels like law. What if it doesn't work out? What if you lose them? What if you never change? What if you made the wrong choice? It tries to make the future feel like a courtroom, and you the one on trial. But God does not relate to you like an accuser. He relates to you like a father. He is not looking for a reason to reject you. He is looking for a place to comfort you. When your thoughts become loud, you can let His presence become louder, not by force, but by turning your attention again and again. So when the loop starts, do something gentle and specific. Name it without drama. This is the loop. Then answer with a quieter sentence. God is here. That's enough. Keep it simple. Keep it human. If your body feels restless, bring kindness to it. Feel your hands. Are they clenched? Let your fingers loosen. Feel the weight of your legs. Let them sink. Let the bed carry you. You were not designed to carry yourself without rest. Now imagine placing your worries in your open palms, not to deny them, not to minimize them, just to hold them for a moment where you can see them clearly. Some worries are big, some are small but sharp, some are old and familiar. Let them sit there. And then in your imagination, place those worries into God's hands. His hands are not shaky. They don't drop what matters. They are strong without being harsh. You can give Him the fear of the future. You can give Him the guilt you keep chewing on. You can give Him the pressure to be okay for everyone else. You might think, I've given this to God before. Yes, and you can give it again. Surrender is not a one-time event. It is a returning, like exhaling, like coming back home. The night makes everything feel bigger than it is. The silence gives space to worst-case scenarios. But God is not intimidated by night. He does not lose sight when you lose sleep. He watches over you with steady attention. There is a psalm that speaks with quiet confidence. In peace I will lie down and sleep. It's not pretending that life is perfect. It's a declaration that God's care is real. You don't have to force sleep. You can allow it to come when it comes, and until then you can rest in God's keeping. Let's gently dismantle one anxious thought together. Choose one that is repeating tonight. Maybe it's about money, health, relationships, your calling, your children, your mistakes, your future. Don't choose the hardest one if that feels too much. Choose one you can hold. Now ask yourself, is this thought asking me to trust God or to control everything? Anxiety usually demands control. God invites trust. Trust sounds like this. I can take the next right step and God will meet me there. Trust sounds like this. I am not alone in what I cannot solve tonight. Trust sounds like this. Even if I don't know the outcome, God will not abandon me. Control sounds like tightening, rehearsing, punishing yourself, trying to predict. Control keeps your nervous system on duty. Trust releases you from being your own savior. So, With tenderness, tell your mind, "Thank you for trying to protect me." You can rest now. You're not mocking your brain, you're soothing it, like you would soothe a child who heard a scary noise. If you feel the urge to scroll, to check, to research, to fix, notice that urge. Then choose one small act of trust instead. Let your eyes close again, let your breathing slow. Let your attention return to God's nearness. God's voice is not a whip. It is not frantic. It does not shout you into peace. It leads you into peace. Often His voice is the quiet permission you needed. You can stop now. So stop trying to earn calm. Stop trying to deserve rest. Stop trying to prove you're fine. God already knows you. He already loves you. He already stays. If your heart keeps searching for a guarantee, let God offer you something better than certainty. Companionship. A guarantee can break. A person can hold you. You may not know the timeline, but you can know the one who walks with you through it. Notice the air as it enters and leaves your nose. Cool on the way in, warmer on the way out. Let that be your anchor. When a new worry tries to pull you, return to that simple sensation. Return to the weight of your body. Return to the quiet truth that you are not alone. And if shame whispers that you should be past this by now, answer softly, healing takes time. God does not rush what He is restoring. Tonight you are allowed to be a work in progress, held safely in His patience. Let this moment be a turning, not dramatic, just real. God, teach me to trust you in the dark. Teach my body that I am not in danger. Teach my mind that it does not have to solve everything right now. Let your presence be the answer I keep returning to. Remain here for a moment. Let the thought loops lose their power as you return again and again to the simplest truth. God is here. God, we come to you slowly, not rushing, not trying to impress, just arriving as we are. I bring you this restless mind. I bring you this body that feels on edge. I bring you the places inside me that keep bracing for impact. And I ask you, gently, to unwind what has been tightened for too long. Let your peace move through me like water over dry ground. Let it seep into the places I can't reach with logic. Let it touch my breathing. Let it touch my heartbeat. Let it touch the quiet muscles behind my eyes. If I'm carrying fear, I hand it to you now. Fear of tomorrow. Fear of loss. Fear of being misunderstood. Fear of failing. I don't have to pretend I'm not afraid. I just don't have to obey fear. This does not have authority over me. This does not govern my mind. This does not define who I am. Jesus, be my refuge tonight. Be the shelter I can lean into without explaining myself. When the wind of my thoughts rises, let me feel the strength of your presence, like a wall that does not move. I picture still waters, calm and steady, not far away, but close. The surface is smooth, the air is gentle, and I sense you inviting me to come nearer, to sit by that water, to let my soul drink without hurry. Let my mind stop running long enough to hear the quiet. God, I've been carrying images and memories that hurt, moments that replay, words that landed like stones, regrets that keep tapping on the glass. I bring them into your light now, not to relive them, but to let you heal them. Where I have been harsh with myself, soften me. Where I have punished myself, teach me mercy. Where I have believed I am only my mistakes, speak truth into me. Place your hand on the places that ache, the heart that feels heavy, the chest that feels tight, the stomach that turns at night, the throat that holds back tears. Let your comfort be physical, not distant. If there are wounds I can't name, you can still touch them. If there are fears I can't explain, you can still calm them. If there are burdens I don't have words for, you can still carry them. God, I ask for emotional restoration. Restore what has been drained by stress. Restore what has been weakened by disappointment. Restore what has been bruised by conflict. Restore the parts of me that learn to stay tense even when I'm safe. I see a soft light, like dawn beginning behind a curtain. Not bright yet, but promising. It doesn't demand anything. It simply arrives. Let your light arrive inside me like that. Let it grow slowly, Let it reassure me that darkness is not final. I bring you my relationship with sleep, the way I dread the moment my head hits the pillow, the way my mind tries to do all its work at midnight. I ask you to retrain my body, teach my nervous system that it can stand down, teach my thoughts that they can wait, teach my spirit that it can rest. God, I release the need to replay every conversation. I release the need to fix everyone's feelings. I release the need to know exactly what will happen next. I release the lie that says my worth depends on constant effort. Let me feel you as a rock beneath my feet. Not cold, not distant, but steady. When I feel like I'm slipping, you are steady. When I feel like I'm spinning, you are steady. When I feel unsure, you are steady. I ask you to heal the places where I learned fear. The moment my trust was broken. The season that trained me to expect the worst. The environment that made me hyper-aware. You remember it all and you are gentle with me. Jesus, speak to the part of me that feels alone. Tell it the truth. Tell it you are near. Tell it you are not leaving. Tell it you have not forgotten me. Let that truth sink past my defenses. I receive your forgiveness where I need it. I receive your tenderness where I have felt judged. I receive your protection where I have felt exposed. I receive your peace where my mind has been crowded. If intrusive thoughts try to push in, I do not have to wrestle them. I can let them pass. I can return to your presence. I can rest my attention on you like a child resting against a trusted shoulder. God, cover my imagination with calm. Let the pictures in my mind become gentler. Let the stories I tell myself become softer. Let the future feel held, not threatening. I see a shelter, simple and safe, like a small room with warm walls. Inside, there is no shouting. Inside, there is no pressure. Inside, there is quiet. Let my inner world become like that under your care. Now I ask you to bless my body with rest. Rest that is not forced. Rest that is received. Rest that is deep enough to heal. Rest that reaches the places I can't reach. Let my breathing slow without fear. Let my thoughts loosen without panic. Let my heart settle without apology. I give you the noises outside, the noises inside, and the unseen worries I keep carrying. I give you my need to understand everything before I can relax. I give you the hidden grief that surfaces at night. Hold it with me. Hold me with it. Let your kindness be the strongest thing in this room tonight. God, stay with me as I stay with you. Keep speaking gently, keep holding steadily, keep loving faithfully, and even if I'm still awake, let me be at peace. Let me be safe in your presence. Let me be wrapped in your care, right here, right now. Stay close, beloved. Let the peace you've begun to feel become a settled place, not a passing moment. God, I receive what you are giving me. I receive quiet. I receive safety. I receive rest for my soul. Now I speak gentle truth over my own life, not as a performance but as agreement with heaven. I am not alone in the night. God is with me. I'm not defined by my fear. God is steady with me. I am not trapped in my past. God is restoring me. I am not held by regret. Mercy is holding me. I am not ruled by anxious thoughts. Peace is teaching me how to breathe again. This worry does not have authority over me. This fear does not govern my mind. This heaviness does not define who I am. God, seal my heart with your presence. Let your peace settle into the deep places where I usually brace. Let my inner world be guarded by your love, like a door that closes gently and stays closed. I ask for protection over my thoughts tonight. When an anxious idea tries to return, let it meet your quiet strength. When shame tries to speak, let it be answered by kindness. When the enemy tries to accuse, let your truth stand firm. I belong to you. That means my mind is not unprotected. That means my sleep is not unimportant. That means my healing is not optional or fragile. You are faithful, and you do not abandon what you begin. I remember the way the Psalms speak of God as a shield, as a safe place, as the one who keeps watch. Let that image settle over me like a covering. Not heavy, not suffocating, just secure. God, bless the room I'm in. Bless the air around me. Bless the space between my thoughts. Bless my memories with healing. Bless my future with your goodness. Bless my body with steady calm. Where my mind has been racing, slow it with your peace. Where my emotions have been sharp, soften them with your gentleness. Where my heart has been guarded, open it with your safe love. I release every last demand I've placed on myself tonight. I release the need to be perfect. I release the need to be in control. I release the need to punish myself. I release the need to carry everyone. If I am still awake, I will not fear it. I will rest anyway. I will lie here with God. I will let the night be quiet company. I will let my breath become a prayer without words. And if sleep comes, I welcome it as a gift. If sleep comes slowly, I will be patient. God is not measuring me by how quickly I relax. He is simply staying with me. Let peace move like a soft light through my mind, turning down the volume on every anxious story. Let peace settle like a blanket over my chest, easing the tightness. Let peace stand like a strong doorway, keeping harmful thoughts from entering. God, I ask you to teach me a new habit, returning. When my thoughts wander, I return. When fear rises, I return. When guilt tries to stick, I return. I come back to your presence again and again until it feels normal to rest. Now I speak blessing over tomorrow without trying to control it. Whatever happens, you will be there. Whatever I face, you will be near. Whatever I cannot handle alone, you will carry with me. Remain here for a moment and let the last fragments of tension loosen. God, place your hand over the doorway of my mind. Let only what is true enter. Let only what is loving remain. Let only what is healing take root. I renounce the lie that I must stay anxious to stay safe. I release the lie that the worst outcome is inevitable. I release the lie that I am alone. I receive my identity as your child. I am loved, even in weakness. I am guided, even when I feel unsure. I am carried, even when I feel tired. Your grace meets me in the ordinary, and your strength is gentle. Let your protection rest over my senses. Guard my eyes from fearful images. Guard my ears from inner noise. Guard my heart from sudden dread. If my thoughts try to sprint ahead, draw them back with patience, like a shepherd guiding a wandering lamb back to still ground. And as the Psalms remind me, you watch over me. You do not slumber. Let that truth calm the part of me that feels responsible for everything. I am not the keeper of the universe, you are. So I bless my breathing. I bless my mind. I bless my body. I bless my spirit. I welcome deep rest, and I welcome quiet trust. To help others find this prayer when night anxiety gets loud, you may use these.